We had a wardrobe malfunction on the field, and
It was more of a
we
play
had
clock issue.
shh, we had to go get some new uniforms for ECU, but now it's fixed. John, how you feeling?
Hey man, I'm ready to get this going, man.
All right, so we're gonna get this on the road. We're gonna see what happens. What are your feelings tonight? Who you got? You got ECU or UTSA?
Look, just based off uniforms, I like that all black that ECU has on, so I'm going with ECU.
That all black is pretty lit. I love the bright yellow lined by the purple. It gives it a very kind of Baltimore Ravens feel.
Exactly.
So kickoff, first one taking it about the 9. He's going to return it out. Got some blocks. Takes it to the 30. That's pretty decent field position to start. Good return by teams.
Yeah, that was a great return. Set his team up for good field position going forward.
All right, going to come out in the 2-back set. Pull back in motion. Steps up the pass, looks right. Oh, throws a dangerous pass.
He had all the time in the world too. Seemed like he rushed that one.
I would have thought he would have pulled it down and kind of took off. He had at least 5 or 6 yards on the outside. Come back in the 2-back split set. Both backs go out on routes. Throws underneath. Oh no! Intercepted.
Yep, that's what you don't want on the first drive.
You cannot have that happen. So what do you think, Shaw? You think that's first game jitters of the season?
Yeah, that's all it is. You know, everyone is a little rusty right now, so that's all it is.
I would agree. They're going to come out in the single back set. Too tight. Pulling guard. 5-yard run. Not a bad. Burkhart gets 5 yards on an outside carry.
Hey, establishing the run early. I like it.
Yeah, that's been a winning combination right now. Ole Miss did it against TCU early, and they were very successful with it. Single back, 2x2 set. Zone read.
Ooh.
Great run by
that was an amazing read.
Oh, yeah. This year, defenses seem to be struggling with the read. It seems like they don't have a real good option for it. Come out in the single back, 2 tight set. Back stays in the block. Throws that one away. That was probably a smart choice. Didn't have anybody open.
Yeah, he didn't force a throw there. You know, live to see another drive, another down.
Yeah, I mean, don't force it. You don't have to. You got plenty of options. Outside run again. Lot good. He rips off a first tackler. He gets caught by the second. 4 yards. Not bad.
Hey, positive yards. You can't ask for nothing better than that.
No, Burkhart's running with some authority too. Goes out for the screen. Looks like he might have had the blockers if he'd have stepped back inside, but instead runs out to the defense.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go on that screen. Luckily, he held on to the ball.
That's good. That's 100% fact. They're going to settle for 3 and take the lead on what we will call gift points. So now back to the original kickoff.
Hey, take what they give you. You know, that's 3 points on the board. Nothing wrong with that.
It's always a great feeling when you come out on defense first and score first.
Look, the kickoff team was coming down the field full of steam on that kickoff there.
Yeah, he didn't get much blocking. He had 3 guys chasing defenders on the kick on the return. So that's never a good sign when you're returning the ball and they're chasing the guys they're supposed to be blocking. Come out in the 2 tight set. They're going to try what UTSA did. Works well for them. Ron Jalan with a 7-yard pickup. Nice hard run.
He had his head down. He knew exactly where he wanted to go, and that was forward. That's
right. Hey, make him stop you. Coming back out in the 2-back set. Pull the wide receiver in motion across. Now it's a 3-back set. Option. Pitch. Great pitch. Oh!
Ooh, man, that was a hit.
Castle pays for that run.
But look, they got the first down. You know that.
It is true.
That's what you want.
Taking the handoff. Ron Jalan doesn't get anywhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, a lot of pre-snap movements here, trying to confuse the defense, but it didn't work there.
Sometimes I think they get just a little bit too cute. They're going to come out with the heavy set, the overload on the left. Motion him out. Going to run the screen. Almost has a block Might be a block in the back, but wasn't called.
Hey, Dennis Wawa, he read that screen from the snap, and he was there.
That's right. He went straight to it. I mean, that's great play recognition. Coming out in the single back, one tight. Tight end at the top of your screen. Going to go out in a flat. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Big man with some jumps.
Wow. Look.
Oh, that's not big man. That's big. That's big. That's big mama. Krista Matt said, "Give me that ball. It's mine."
Look, they thought it was a mismatch out there on the island, but guess what? It was not.
Looked like he looked out there and saw Krista and said, "Oh man, my guy's better than her." And she said, "Hold your phone." That said Krista Matz. Oh, I've read their name. Who was that then? I did 69. Hang on, I got it. Sorry. That's on me, guys. I love y'all. I know that. UTSA, good throw. Got the Harris glass on the 20-yard catch underneath. I'm pulling it up, too.
Quarterback put the perfect touch on that pass. Wow.
That was Wawa. The Carpton Duke Marriott? I thought it was 69 that made it.
No, 98.
Oh, okay. I'll get it right, guys. I'm sorry. My bad. I got overzealous and excited on the second pick. Coming out in the single back, too tight. Outside tight end moves to the left side. Comes out in a flat. Good throw over the middle. Cadillac Jackson runs that flat route perfect. And
Cadillac, he found the open spot and sat down, and quarterback hit it right there for a touchdown. That's perfect pitch and catch.
People named Cadillac tend to be very good at football, it seems like.
Hey, it's a trend. Of course, you wouldn't know that as an Auburn fan.
I wouldn't know anything about guys named Cadillac. Kickoff, 10-0 lead now. Going to take it back to the 30. That was actually a really good run, a short kick.
Yeah, they took advantage of the short kick and brought it out. That was pretty good.
Now Krista Matz is coming back out, and she is going to look to fix some of her early mistakes, but she's still young. She's a freshman. She's going to be fine. Great read.
You could say it was a great read, but the defense read it even better.
I think what hurt her there is she saw that they got through, and instead of pushing forward and continuing and trying to trust her strength, she took a step back, and that cost her. Too tight, single back. Gonna hand it off up the middle. Rongelon gets two back.
I don't know, this defensive line is pretty much sniffing all the runs out so far.
Yeah, they're I've heard through the grapevine that this may be one of the better defensive lines in the league. I don't know how true that is. It's still early.
Ooh. Interception by 24. You can't answer better than that. At first you were talking about the defensive line, secondary is doing the same thing.
It's that one you kind of got to hang your hat on. The receiver didn't play the ball very well. He let him jump the route, and Krista paid the price for it. But great jump by the defensive back. Single back, handed off up the middle, breaks the first tackle, cannot get away from the second.
Yeah, running back had nowhere to go on that play. You know, he fought, but defense just stuck it out.
He was actually tackled behind the line of scrimmage, so, I mean, you take that as a win if you're the running back. Winds up, throws. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication on routes, or he got caught up in all that traffic in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I don't know who that ball was going to. I saw a lot of black jerseys, that's all.
Coming out in trips at the bottom of your screen, single back. Sits back, throws. Ooh. Leighton Lee held on to it just a little bit too long. That's one of those, as you play the season, you'll realize I just need to turn and throw that to a cheerleader.
Yeah, looked like the QB was trying to scramble, but just not fast enough.
Yeah, I think he thought he had more time. He trusted his arm, and he's throwing the ball well, so why not? Chris is going to get another shot at running her offense. Got the return out, going to about the 37, maybe.
Hey, 11 yards on the punt return. That's really good.
I was always told if you can average 10 plus on returns, you're doing a good job.
Exactly.
Because those gunners are not slow people. Coming out in the two back, almost a semi wishbone-ish. Fakes the handoff and tries to follow her lead blocks, but unfortunately the right side of her line doesn't pick up anybody to stop her, to help her, buy her some time to get out there.
Yeah, it would have been better off just get the ball to the receiver and run on the outside, but you know how fakes work.
I think the plan was the superpower run. She just got zero time on the back end. Good handoff. Makes the first man miss. A little deceptive, plant your foot and dance a little bit. Jelon picks up 11.
Look, anytime a running back can make the first man miss, it's always positive things that comes after that. So great job by the running back there.
I know there was a guy that played for the Detroit Lions that made a living off of that first cut.
The GOAT.
Great read by Matz, picking up 10. It looks like maybe she's calming down a little bit. She's starting to trust her legs. I just hope that she doesn't give up on her arm. She has an amazing arm. I watched her play in high school and played against her, I think, once, and she definitely made me pay for it.
As long as she get the right play calls, she should make some plays.
Right. I mean, it looks like they're trying to establish an outside and an inside run and kind of disguise who they're giving it to. I think right now you just trust the middle of your line, run the ball up the middle, let Krista throw it a little bit, but don't throw. Give her some better routes. Build her confidence. Great run by Jelon, though.
Look, like you said, run. Trying to establish that run game up the middle. Look, positive yards. All you need is 6 to go now. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go. Coming out in this is the wishbone. Ooh, a throw. Nobody expects this. Oh, just misses.
I almost had it, man. You have to capitalize on that play. You have to.
Yeah, I think that's just she's 1 for 6, thrown 3 picks, and she's a little bit skittish right now, but she'll settle down. She's a fighter.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how she bounced back on her next drive going forward.
All right, here we go. Coming out in the single back pistol. It's a pistol. Throws it first down, picks up a little bit more. It's a good throw. That Lakota.
Look, that's some good bootleg action there. You know, I love seeing the bootleg ran, and look what happened. First down.
Yeah, it's a great pitch and catch there. Coming back out, single back, tight end top of your screen. Both stay in the block. Good throw and catch there. Lakota again. He might have found his Mr. Reliable.
Hey, Lakota is coming in clutch when you need it the most. 2 receptions so far. Let's see what happens going forward.
Coming back out, tight end, big set. Both tight ends go out. Finds his Montezuma out of the backfield. Papacoca. I can't even say it.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister there. But hey, positive yards, 2-yard gain.
Papoco. Is that it? Papoco? I think Leighton felt a little rushed. That may go back to that sack he took earlier. I think he felt like he had to throw that one when he didn't.
Yeah, just rushing things there. You know, you don't want that.
Steps back, look for the screen. Not a bad screen. As far as screens go, if you get 0 yards or positive yards, generally you're like, yes. Now they're going to punt it away.
Yeah, ECU was ready for that screen there. You know, 4th down, they get the ball right back.
Hold My Spitter says, I love screens. I hope it's not storming where you are.
Says no one ever.
Nobody. Back in our glory days, Shad and I used to play together, and Shad and I both hate screens from those days.
Yes, I did.
We had nightmares about screens. Coming out in the 3-back. The outside runs don't seem to be getting anywhere.
Yeah, Ron thought he saw something on the outside there, but UTSA closed on it very fast.
It's not even a wishbone. It's almost like a reverse wishbone, but it's missing a guy. Two back set, fullback, tight end stays in the block. Over the middle. That's a great throw by Krista. Just pitch and catch. That's all you got to do. Pitch and catch.
Hey, 13 yards, first down.
Coming out in the two back. Going to try that outside again. This time, Jelon has some success. Finds 10.
Hey, anytime your running back can average 5 yards a carry, that's just screens first down. So if they can stick with that run, they can get down the field.
Tries to go back to the well a second time. Gets positive yards. Always take positives. Yeah, that is the wishbone. Comes back in the single back. Lead blocker goes fullback. Gosh, fullback stays in the block. Halfback goes out. Good pass. Looks like she's getting comfortable.
Another first down. Just if you keep the ball moving without turning it over, you might get in the end zone this drive.
The good news is she hasn't put herself out of the game with her mistakes so far. They've stayed relatively close and in it. That's a great read to pick it up there and run through that hole and pick up the first down for some more. She's in this game, so it's basically like she didn't do anything wrong so far. Now she's just got to keep capitalizing on what she's been doing right.
And keep protecting that ball. Did you see how she protected the ball before she went down? That's how you go.
Don't tote it like a loaf of bread. Tote it like a baby is what I was always told.
So how you feel about that first quarter so far?
I thought for a minute it was going to be bad, but it definitely picked up. Lead blocker, fullback, going to run the option. Great pitch. Jelon lowers his head for 6. Like you said, he lowered his head. He knew where he was going.
I can't tell if he's a power back or a little scat back. Whichever it is, it's working.
I know this. I've got a guy that looks just like him playing for me, and he runs the same way with passion. Great pull. She's got some room. Can she get there? Touchdown. Krista Matz.
Look, she took it. She put the ball in her hand and said, "I'm going to score," and that's exactly what happened.
Looks like she's settled down a lot. Like she feels way more comfortable now. Maybe that's the key for her. Use her legs a little bit more right now.
Yeah, big difference from the first couple drives that they had.
That's Krista's first career touchdown. You think that football is going home with her?
Definitely, right up there on the trophy stand.
That's always a good feeling when you get that one out of the way. I'm going to bring it back out to about the 20, maybe the 26. About where he'd have been if he'd have fair caught it. Come out, trips, top of your screen, single back, pistol formation. Back stays in the block, throws an underneath route. Picks up 3, not bad. Staying ahead of the sticks.
Hey, take what they give you. 3 yards. If you keep moving forward, watch the first down coming on this next play here.
Hey, 3 times 4 is 12, and that's a first down every time.
Every time.
2x2 with the tunnel screen. That was going nowhere fast. Cadillac probably didn't want that ball.
Yeah, tunnel screens, you never know what can happen.
As far as screens go, they seem to be the more reliable screen. But now they're behind the sticks on 3rd and 11, so you got to throw it further than you probably want to. Back comes out of the backfield, throws it over the middle, and just expects his guy to be there. Maybe coverage had a little bit to do with that.
Hey, it was a great idea, but, they wasn't able to convert there.
Going to come back into the punt and give it back to East Carolina. If you're Krista, this is what you hoped for. You want the ball back, go down there and do something. Even if you only get 3, you reset the game to 0-0, and now you are basically out of it scot-free.
Right. I feel like ECU has some momentum on their side right now. So, like you said, this is the situation they would love to be in right now.
Yeah, I think that her teammates went to her on the sideline and told her, "Hey, it's going to be okay. We'll pick you." Defense said, "We're going to pick you up. You just keep doing you." And that's what she's doing right now. She finds teams on a 13-yard catch. She is definitely settled down.
Another first down.
Great keep and throw. That's what we call the RPO. One of the best plays in college football.
Look, the linebackers came up for the run, threw it right over their head. That's what you want.
As a linebacker, here comes the shotgun wishbone. Gonna throw it off her back. Oh, I think if she has a few more seconds, she should trust the fact she had time and she could have made that throw. But better to throw it away than throw it back into the interception. Wishbone again. I'm telling you, man, she is settled in. That's Newberry with 11.
Look, I think she heard what you said on the previous play. Same situation. Got settled and threw the ball. First down.
The middle of the secondary right now with the linebacking core does not look like they were prepared for the middle pass. The line takes it right back up the gut for 9 yards.
Rumble, young man, rumble. That was look at that train.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Coming back in the split 2-back set. Oh, no time to actually get the pitch in play there.
Yeah, I know the coach on the sideline right now screaming, pitch the ball, pitch the ball. It was nothing but great daylight in front of the running back there.
I know there's a running back coach yelling at a fullback because he didn't get out there and block. Going to bring the tight end in motion for a super heavy set on the right. They stay in to help block. Krista has plenty of time, finds her man. What a catch! Thread the needle.
Lexington Harbor. You know who wanted that ball bad.
This is what you like to see. Young quarterback comes in, throws 3 interceptions. It easily could have gone really bad. She comes out, stays confident, threads the needle, makes the throws that she has to make, and it's paying off. Zone read. Can she get there? Just short.
Ooh, just inches. But look, that zone read was the perfect play call right there.
Well, great. Now here's the question. Do you let her zone read again, or do you give it to Jelon and tell him just to pound it?
Well, didn't do neither one of those things.
Interesting call. I'm getting a call from down on the sidelines. Apparently, Pete Carroll made that play call.
Let's see if they can push it in here.
Here comes the big set. Oh, and they go to run out of it. Got her man, Hex Waters, for a 0-yard touchdown.
Hey, they came out of the I formation there. They had multiple options to go to, but they found the tight end across the middle for a touchdown.
I think the coaching staff came out and said they're going to expect us to run this. Let's find our big tight end and let him make this play.
That's exactly what happened. You know, had a heavy package on the field, and it worked out for them.
I mean, if I was betting $100, I'd have said they were going to run it. Here comes the kickoff. Now, UTSA's got their, to me, I know it's early, but now they kind of got their back to the wall. 3 interceptions, you should be somewhere. You should be somewhere up, and right now you're trailing.
Yeah, you know, for UTSA, you would like to see them establish the run game a lot more here.
They're going to come out in the heavy set, tight end and fullback down at the bottom of the screen. Get a pass out of it. Good pitch and catch there. Paris Glass on the 18-yard catch.
Yeah, let the quarterback find the open spot and hit the receiver right there before getting tackled. First down.
That's a really good touch throw. Just put enough under it to get it over the defender, but didn't throw it over his receiver and just dropped it right into the breadbasket. Here comes the rollout. Got the throw out. That's Lakota again, Mr. Reliable so far for UTSA.
Every time that quarterbacks roll out like that, Lakota is open on whatever it's a comeback route or out route. You can't ask for better.
Trips to the bottom of the screen. Quick screen. Whoa, and a absolute Montezuma just says, "Get off of me."
Get off me. That's exactly what he said.
I love those quick tunnel screens, but they can be dangerous. Single back, going to hand it off up the middle, wide open, bowls over the first guy. Can't get past the second though, but 12 yards is 12 yards.
Hey, these ECU DBs need to get in the weight room. They're getting ran over quite often here.
Well, you know what they say. There's two things DBs can't do, or they would play linebacker or wide receiver, and that's catch or tackle.
And look, we're seeing that exact example.
Great read by Leighton Lee to pick up 8 and make it second and very manageable. Great way to just stay on your feet. Burkhart takes the outside run for 5, picks up the first.
Talk about vision. The running back found the hole and was able to get the first down.
Power set, gonna throw out of it. Got his man over the middle, but catching it coming back, he actually loses yards. Paris Glass drops 2. Doesn't look like anybody wants to run the ball inside the 10.
Yeah, that's how it seems here, but
oh, here's the run. Outside run. Oh, it's shut down fast. Burkhart drops 2 as well.
Hey, maybe that's why no one wants to run inside the 10-yard line. There's no holes.
If it's me though, I want the ball and I want to run it up the middle. I mean, I was calling for it in my game too. Hand it up the middle, let them pound. You got 4 downs to get 4 yards. I'll take it. Going to come back in the 2x2 set. Got plenty of time. What a stop by the defense.
Yeah, the cornerback was in the right place at the right time to force an incompletion.
You know what they say: if you can't intercept it, and they have a play on it, just don't let them come down with it. That'll bring it to a 1-point game. Now, at some point in a minute, somebody's going to go for 2.
Yeah,
here's the kickoff. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good. Nothing here.
Bring it out to the 30. I'll tell you what, Teams is making his presence known. I mean, I think they're averaging plays over the 30. I think they're somewhere probably around the 35 at starting field position on kickoffs. That could be big. Krista throwing the bullet to Cassius Castle, 14 yards.
Yeah, that RPO. Gotta love it.
Coming out in the 2-back set. Going to come in there with the jet sweep read. Not a bad read. Picks up 1. Positive yardage is positive yardage. But they are determined to make you guess who they're going to let run the ball.
Hey, they're moving the ball around, getting everyone involved. That's all you can ask for.
Going to come out in the big set, fake it out. Halfback on the outside in the flat route. Makes a good catch, 6 yards. Stays in front of the sticks.
Yeah, nice little 6-yard flat route. Puts them on the 3rd and 3. Let's see if they can convert here.
Here we go. Read again. This time they got. Oh, what a block! What do you talk about on that play? The defense read it perfect. They had a guy in position, and he just got smoked, and then the next guy got smoked. Luckily, the safety made the tackle.
Yeah, you can't draw that up any better.
Outside run, just refusing to go down. Jalon picks up 2 in what should have been a loss of 6.
Yeah, he broke off 3 tackles there. He fought for those 2 yards.
Going to hand the ball off up the middle. Jalon picks up, looks like 10, first down.
Hey, Jalon is doing what you always will ask for your running back to do. Get the first down and move forward. Keep going.
Look, eventually the linebackers, there's some pretty, to be a linebacker, I think you have to be crazy anyway. But they're a great run by Jalon for 7. But you keep getting hit like that, eventually somebody's going to give. It's either going to be you or the halfback.
Yeah, defensively, UTSA just got to learn how to wrap up and tackle. Right now, they're not wrapping up.
Here we go in the 2-back set. Bring in the wide receiver in motion to make it 3. Going to have the pitch. Pitch is late. Great pitch. Has plenty of room. can't make that one guy miss, but that's still a 16-yard pitch run is not bad.
Yes, great pitch and wonderful blocking downfield.
Coming out in the heavy set. Gonna do what would be normally a fullback for a touchdown. Howard with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Heavy, and you see they got in the end zone there.
That is a great play call. That's normally what we would call a fullback dive almost. They're going to take it to 21-13, 8-point lead.
Yeah, I feel like East Carolina has found their motion, found what they needed to find, to get things going here.
Return to the 27. Going to come out in the single set. The single back trips down to the bottom of your screen. Sits back, throws. Got a nice little curl route out there. Going to pick up about 10, a little bit less, maybe 9 3/4.
Yeah, good 10-yard curl route. Let's see if they can convert here on this 2nd and inches.
Single back, 2x2. Oh, that looked like it was broken from the start.
Yeah, it looked like the defenders got their hands on that one.
He looked like he couldn't back up. The running back was in his way, and he just dumped it down at the tight end's feet. A handoff up the middle. Going to end up taking it outside. Good little run, staying on his feet. Burkhart.
I don't know. Both running backs this game are very hard to bring down.
They will burn. No, they will not burn their first time out. Trips the bottom of your screen. Going to throw to the back out of the backfield. He's going to pick up. Oh, no, fumble. Picked up by East Carolina.
Yep, Mr. Sandman with the recovery there, the cornerback for East Carolina. And that is what you do not want, to fumble the ball going into halftime.
Yeah, there is no doubt it's out. They're going to give Krista a minute and 13 and not bad field position to try to score again. Chris is going to come out in the 2-back set, 2x1 receiver set. Everybody jets out of the backfield. Going to find Hex Waters, 9 yards.
Yeah, the quarterback had all the time in the world on that play. Great job by the offensive line.
Really good job. Come out in the 2-back, fullback set. Step back, halfback out of the backfield. Throws over the middle, incomplete.
Look like UTSA brought the pressure on that play.
I think the hit jarred that ball loose. Come out in the super heavy set. 2 tight ends at the bottom of your screen. 2-back. Going to hand off and follow the big set. Jelon goes outside, finds an opening for 7.
Yeah, that's that outside run we've been talking about all game.
I mean, you just keep doing it. Single back. Oh, wide open. Krista's got her man. That's Lexington. Harbor for 22. Got to hurry up and not use a timeout.
Either that was a blown coverage or somebody just got beat really bad.
Or both. Probably depends on who you ask. Krista comes out looking for her receiver. Got Harbor again. Go right back to the wells. It looks almost like the same play.
Hey, 34 is making plays on the field. You can't ask for better.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Krista's going to kick. ECU's going to kick the field goal here, make it a 15-point game.
Hey, and that's how you make positive on a turnover. You go up and score.
UTSA looked like Mike Tyson coming out, but now looks almost like Evander Holyfield after Mike Tyson got a hold of his ear.
Yeah, you never know how things turn out these days.
Now we need UTSA to come out and make a statement here. Oh, no. Intercepted over the middle, and cornerback refuses to go down. Chris is going to have 22 seconds to try to do it again.
Hey, it looks like East Carolina is the one that made a statement on that play.
The chat saying another upset tonight. I don't know what the first one was. I take that a little personal.
I know you do, man.
Single back, tied in at top of your screen. Chris is going to come out throwing. She's going to hit the receiver over the flat. Going to get the first down, buy a little bit of time. They still have a timeout left. Let's see what they do here.
That's how you fight for the extra yardage there.
Looks to throw, throws a similar pass. They're going to come out. They better call a timeout.
Yeah, you would hope they call a timeout here, but it looks like they're going to.
This is it. Goes to the end zone. Oh, Cooper breaks it up.
Yeah, you would love to see a timeout there, but hey, they go into the halftime with the lead here. Can't ask for better.
So, going into the half, what's your take?
East Carolina started out very slow. They had 2 turnovers, but they was able to regain composure, and they was able to come out in front. So I love how the momentum flipped for East Carolina there.
Yeah, it's this is the age-old story of you can't let the first couple plays mess you up. Even if you do bad, you just got to keep playing because you don't know how the ball's going to bounce.
But yeah, we're going into this second half. There's 4 quarters. Anything can happen. You just got to keep playing. And for East Carolina, they got to keep their foot on the gas. And UTSA got to make some stops and got to score here.
Oh yeah, and if you look at the stat line right now, ECU is doing a great job of staying balanced. They actually have more rushing yards, and I believe this may be the first team to have more rushing yards going into the half than they did passing yards.
Yeah, it's rare that you see both passing and rushing, over 100 already. So ain't no telling what's going to happen in the second half here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Number 12, deep to return.
Kickoff taken in the end zone. Gonna get out to maybe the 23.
For a second there, I thought he might have found the gap, but that gap closed very fast.
It's hard to return those for touchdowns because everybody is fast. Takes the snap, runs up the middle, follows the blockers, gets 1.
Yeah, you would love to see UTSA come out, make some positive plays here to get some points on the board. So,
out in the empty set, stays in the pocket, throws to the left, finds Cadillac on 6.
Great 6-yard reception. 3 yards to go.
Makes it 3rd and manageable. Comes out in the 2 tight end set, single back. Tight end in motion to the top of your screen. They're going to try to pick it up on the ground, and they do, but pays for it. Burkhart picks up 5 in the first, but pays for it.
Hey, they needed 3. They got 5. Can't ask for better. Great run.
Looks like UTSA is trying to come out and establish their run game now. 2 tight, single back. Tight end in motion. Same play, different direction? Nope. They're going to throw it. He's going to overthrow his tight end.
Hey, man, with that much time back there, you would love to see a better throw from the quarterback. But positive thing, they still have the ball. 2nd down.
Correct. Set your feet and throw. Single back. Zone read. Great read. Makes the first man miss. Got the sideline. 19 yards by Leighton Lee. Great run.
I don't know, man. This might be the battle of the running quarterbacks here. With these read options here.
Which I'm sure if you asked anybody was not what they expected coming into this game. Two tight end, single back again. No motion this time. Pulling guard, runs up the middle. Picks up 5. Burkhart, another hard run. Good yardage.
Yeah, that was a great pickup by that guard on that linebacker blitzing through right there.
That's all you ask him to do. 2x2, single back. Going to step back, throw over the middle, finds Montezuma for 9 yards in the first.
Hey, Montezuma is coming in clutch. Just got to keep finding him for positive yards here.
Single tight end, top of your screen, single back. Going to throw the tunnel screen again. Good throw. Makes a man miss. Has a man. Got him. He takes it in. That's Cadillac for 7.
Cadillac. Finding the end zone. Look, he had amazing blocking down the field there, and the rest he did it on his own.
I believe you'll see the 2-point conversion here. Maybe not. They said they'll get it next time.
Yeah, they want the automatic points right now.
Going to make it a one-score game. Kick to the 10. Teams takes it out there. Probably team's worst return of the night, and they're still going to start out at the 27.
Yeah, not quite to the 30, but hey, like 27, 3 yards, you can get that back easily.
But it's still plus territory. Anything above the 25, you consider a win. 2 back, wide receiver in motion, going to fake it. This time gets a little bit better blocking on the outside, picks up 1. Probably would have been better off running around the block instead of in front of it.
Yeah, that exact play call hasn't been working out for the best for ECU, but you know they still know the down.
Single back, 2 tight to the top. Outside tight end comes in motion as the lead blocker. That's where they go. What ball carrier vision by Jelon there for 12 yards.
And you see what happens when you follow your lead blocker? Positive yards. Great job.
If only we could convince all the running backs to do that. 2 back set, 2 by 1. Fakes the handoff underneath. Throws to the tight end out of the backfield. Shrugs off the first. Almost gets by the second. Had 1 running with him like he was escorting him.
Yeah, man, that's how you make a play with the ball in your hand.
That's how you also get more balls thrown your way. 88's a great number, by the way.
It's okay. But in this game, it's an awesome number.
Single tight end at the bottom of your screen. We'll talk about that later. Zone read. Ooh, she second guessed herself and lost 6.
Running the wrong way. I guess she thought she can get around, but that wasn't the case here.
You almost wonder if she thought about pulling it up and throwing.
Look in the chat, they're saying fumble, please. Of course, they would want the quarterback to fumble here.
2 tight end set, pulling guard, great run, flag. It's generally going to be holding. Oh, didn't get a face mask.
Ooh, that's the first flag all game.
The first flag in 2 games. Oh, it was clipping. Teams, all those nice things I said about you, and you go clip. We're going to start calling you Rocco.
Well, I'm sure they'll answer back very quickly on this next play here.
2 tight ends, heavy set at the bottom of your screen. Usually this is a run, not the run I thought, but 2-yard loss.
Jeremy Van Hoden on the tackle for loss there.
3rd and 26 is not where you want to be. There's not very many plays for 3rd and 26. 2 by 2 single. She's going to step back. Wait. Look over the middle. Find her man over the middle. That's Castle for 17. Gets a lot of it back, but not all of it.
Hey, put the team in great position. You know, hope they can get a good field goal here.
You do go from punt to field goal. It's up. Looks like it's good. Going to make it a 2-score game.
Hey, when you can't convert on 3rd down, that's what you would want. 3 points on the board.
There'd be a lot of coaches very happy if every drive ended in points. Here they come out. Going to get out to about the 23. Lakota's got a lot of confidence in his return ability, but I feel like at some point he probably should just take some of those and knee him and save his body. Out trips at the bottom of your screen, single back. Going to run it up the middle. Got a lead blocker. What a block and what a run. That's about 12 yards for Burkhart.
And great blocking all around. Burkhart hit the hole with a head full of steam.
I believe that was Lakota telling me that his body's just fine. Going to throw that tunnel screen again. Paris Glass for 7.
Hey,
UTSA.
nice.
Go ahead.
And that's a great way of holding on to the ball after that hit.
Yeah, UTSA is doing a great job of running these tunnel screens effectively too. Two tight ends at the top of the screen. power run formation, and it is a power run up there. Great blocking. Oh, if Lakota could have held that one just a little bit longer, but he pancaked the guy before that, so he did get his block. He was trying to pick up a second, just couldn't get there.
Hey man, 20 yards downfield. That's a great run.
I know a bunch of running backs that would be happy with those runs.
Yeah, so do I.
You come out that's too tight, another heavy run set. Gets caught in the backfield this time, though. Burkhart loses one.
See, yeah, ECU brought some pressure off the edge and went unblocked. Let's see what happened here.
Coming out and trips at the bottom of your screen. 2 yards, picks it back up, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Once again, ECU bringing pressure up the middle. You know, Giovanni Valentine with the tackle for loss.
Don't got to get it all here. You need to, so you could take a field goal here to bring it within one. It feels like what they're going to set up for. Throw underneath to Lakota to pick up 3. Safe throw, and they're going to go for it.
Oh, they said they're ready for it. Here we go.
Not exactly what I thought was going to happen. Grips at the top of your screen. Got a man. And that is, breaking one. That is Cadillac, 33 yards for a tutty.
Cadillac, making plays.
That is a really, really great pitch and catch. And then Cadillac does the rest by saying, I refuse to go down.
You know, I know the ECU defensive coordinator is over there boiling hot. The team cannot tackle right now.
It's interesting too, looking at Cadillac. I'd like to get him in for an interview sometime and ask him maybe if he's got some kind of good luck setup going. Because, you know, he's wearing gloves and a hand warmer. Maybe that's the key to his power. Team's going to take it out. Teams has some blockers in front of him. Teams has a seam. Just can't get by that last guy.
Hey, we're seeing some great returns by teams here, man.
If Teams does this all year, he will lock down returner of the year. That was doomed from the start. Matz didn't have a good option there. She held it to save her running back from getting hit, but he still got hit.
Yeah, you know, as ECU, you can't get too comfortable here. You got to continue to put your foot on the gas. You have to.
Absolutely. UTSA has found their rhythm. Going to split out the tight end. He's going to go out in a flat route. Going to hit the back out of the backfield. Going to give him a 0 yard, so he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I guess they're going to call forward progress.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
That's the one thing we haven't seen Krista do. Chat's asking for a bomb. We haven't seen her throw it deep. And there it is.
Yeah, that's what everyone wanted. But yeah, unfortunately, they was not able to convert on that third down.
Mr. Mark by just a hair. Got to punt it back. Yeah, Tat saw what I saw. That was a touchdown if that ball's on the mark.
Yeah, as a quarterback, they probably eat you on the inside when you know you miss by that much.
Here we go. Coming out in trips to the top of your screen. Single back. This has been a good coverage by Leighton Lee. Good coverage by the DB there.
Yeah, you can't ask for better from that DB in the right place at the right time.
Same formation. They're just shuffled up a little bit. Back comes out of the backfield. Leighton Lee's going to throw it over there and pick up the first. Jimmy Johns, 11-yard reception.
Jimmy Johns.
Jimmy Johns delivers, bro.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Single back, tight end set. This has been a power run for them, and it is this time. Makes the first man miss, but can't make the gang of black jerseys miss after that, but 5 yards.
Hey, that's a great job by that linebacker slowing down the running back there.
Freaky Fresh. Coming out in the big set. This has also been a power run, but they don't this time. Going to just throw that one away.
Yeah, we can say that was a throwaway.
I'm going to give Leighton the benefit of the doubt. Single back, stays into block, throws over the middle, 4th and inches. What do they do here? Oh,
Look, they needed 5, they only got 4. As a receiver, you got to run that extra yard so you can guarantee that first down.
I think they got 4 3/4. But you are right, it's still not enough. Castle gets an 8-yard return.
And a pop with it.
It must have been thirsty. Coming out in the 2-back set, tight end. This has been a heavy run. This has been a heavy run set for them. Going to take that first read. Great. Howard stays on his feet.
If I'm correct, I believe Howard is a walk-on for ECU here.
You are 100% correct.
Hey, you can't ask for better.
Everybody's doing their part tonight. Takes the handoff, throw over the middle. What a dangerous but good throw. Castle for 4 in the first.
That's how you hold on to the ball there, Castle. Great job.
Somebody needs to get that man a scholarship. The walk-on halfback. Comes out in the jet sweep, fake, zone read. Krista keeps it, takes it for 7. Good read.
Hey, Krista may not be the fastest on the field, but she knows how to get those positive yards.
She's a force. She runs hard. Single back, tight end in motion, coming to the top of your screen. This has been a pass every time, but this time it's a pitch or a option, but no chance to pitch it.
Yeah, you would love to pitch that, but maybe the quarterback saw something we didn't see and just decided to hold on to the ball.
Better safe than sorry. I'd rather you do that than pitch it and they return it for a touchdown. Get a step back, has a lot of protection, finds teams for 7 yards, but he needed 8. But you got to give him some credit. He was fighting, just couldn't get there.
I don't know how teams caught their ball, but hey, great job.
Here comes the punt. UTSA back to field and block for the punt return, but no return. Going to take it at the 20.
Well, here we go. UTSA has another chance, get some points on the board.
Coming out and trips to the top of your screen, single back. Back stays in, blocks, and then goes out on a flat, throws over the middle of Lakota for 5.
Great crossing route there by Lakota and holding on to the ball.
That little drag route's been open for them all night.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
You're right. And you know what time it is? Let them know, Sean.
It's time to get those 4s in the chat. Let's see it.
It is. What do you expect to see here in the fourth quarter? It's still a 1-score game.
Hey, like we said, it's 4 quarters in this game. I believe UTSA is going to go ahead and get on top here.
Ooh, calling it here. Going to throw it over. Ooh, dangerous throw. JoJo Shalizzi almost takes that and makes a house call.
Hey, I hope I didn't jinx them there.
I was going to say it if he picked it and went 6. There were going to be some very upset UTSA fans with you. Steps back in the pocket, plenty of time. Defender gets up. That's something you can't do as a lineman. Even though your guy is down, you can't just forget about him and let him go make a tackle. In this case, it's back.
That's a great sack by number 5 there after fighting off the block.
This is a clip that people need to clip and go show their kids. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. And they're going to punt it back to East Carolina. And they should have good field position. Oh, that was Castle that time, and he absolutely pays.
Yeah, Castle not having the same type of luck that teams is having on the kick return.
Yeah, he could have cut that out a little bit. 2-back set, going to fake. Matz finds her man over the middle. That's Harbor for 9. I think Matz and Harbor may have found a new connection.
Yeah, I'm loving this quick release that the quarterback has after the read.
Yeah, it's very hard as a defender to project. Single tight, wide receiver comes in motion. Going to be a option pitch. And picks up 2, and that's enough for the first.
Hey,
Harbor again.
that's what happens when you wait to the last second to pitch. You're gonna get those extra yards that you need.
And that's what that's what you teach everybody as a coach. You got to pitch it at the last second so that they have to commit. Inside run. Jalon finds 3 and looks almost like a young Le'Veon Bell running the ball, just finding that hole, being patient, and putting it where it needs to go. 2 back, fullback and halfback go out. Those to the fullback will tight end. Tight end picks up 3. Did I lose you, Shad? Looks like Shad's microphone may be having technical difficulties. Third and 4.
Third and 4. Let's go.
2 tight end set. This has been a power pass for them. Going to look at the screen here over the top. Got the blocker did not pick up his man. It's going to be Ron Jalon for 0.
Hey, not a bad play call on that third down, but the defense was ready for it.
Now they're going to punt it back, and you're hoping for a coffin corner here. Gonna kick it out of the back of the end zone. Gonna take it on the 20. Just under 6 minutes. That bunch set at the bottom of your screen for trips. Looks immediately to that play. That is a really hard to defend formation because those guys generally all go everywhere. It's almost like a sugar huddle.
Yeah, coming out that bunch, that outside receiver coming up middle of the field can get lost anytime.
You almost wonder sometimes if you're better off playing that man instead of trying to play zone. Just go with your guy. Tight end in motion, going to make it a 2x2 single back. Tight end comes back in and makes the crack block, and the offensive lineman decleats Jerry Burkhart.
Hey, with that pre-snap motion, they was able to pull the linebacker out the middle of the field to get those positive yards.
Single back, 1 tight end, motion, going to go up, trips up top. This has been that pitch formation, and it is again. Great call by Lee to just cut it up and get the first.
Yeah, great job by holding on to the ball and not pitching it as well.
2x1. Zone read. Great read. Leighton Lee. Lee makes the first miss. Can't make the second, but that's 6.
Hey, these quarterbacks are saying weight room every time they run the ball.
Here we go to the man in motion again. By himself. Going to throw the screen. Gets the first. Burkhart runs hard for that.
That was the longest 4 yards that you ever see, but first down.
They'll take it every time. Takes the handoff and meets a host of ECU defenders.
A host, right? Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 black jerseys, maybe even 5.
Yeah, one got blocked, but 4 did not. Going to pull the tight end across and take an inside run. Great run there. Burkhart crosses the century mark with that run.
Hey, these middle runs are working. I wouldn't go away from it.
Single back out of the backfield. Had his man out of the backfield, but chose to go over the middle, and questionable throw.
Yeah, very questionable, but hey, they still have the ball. Let's see what they can do here on this second down.
Clock is ticking. Single back, trips to the bottom of your screen, back stays into block, throws over the middle again. And again, that's lockdown coverage by Freeman.
Hey, it looked like ECU was in man coverage there and was able to prevent that from happening.
Single back rolls out on a pass. Finds his man, Leighton Lee. Toe touch. Wonder if we'll see ECU challenge. Guess not.
Jimmy Johns once again.
Freaky fresh. Here comes that bunch set at the bottom. He's going to move the tight end to the top. This has been a power run, but not this time. Throws over the middle to Montezuma for 9.
Hey, UTSA has done a great job moving the ball down the field here.
Clock's ticking. They're not getting in a hurry, which is smart. Trips to the top, single back. Going to hand it off up the middle, and there's nobody there to stop Burkhart from walking in.
And of course, you go back to what's been working this entire drive, those runs up the middle for a touchdown.
Those up the middle runs have been working for 2 games now. They're going to make it a 3-point game. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Eastern Carolina does not have to score here. They just need the field goal. They have 4 minutes, all 3 timeouts. It's an eternity in college football.
Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time.
This brings into the school of play, though. What do you do in this sense? There's a lot of time, and if you score too fast, you give the ball back with a lot of time to UTSA with all their timeouts.
Yeah, you know, as for ECU, just got to stick to the game plan.
Big set. This is that fake pitch and run for 6. Jalon does a great job. They've been doing that all the time.
The patience that their running back has is what you ask for as a coach.
They're starting to make the defense question who's actually getting the ball. 2 tight ends, single back, going to hand it off. Great choice to let that one go. Picks up 7.
Yeah, and with that carry, Ron Jalon goes over the century mark as well.
This is going to be an interesting. Krista appears very content to just run the ball and burn the clock. Ooh, can't have that sack for 3.
Najee Wyatt on the sack at the right place at the right time.
That play was blown up from the start. The tight end didn't pick up his block or anything. Still choosing to let the clock run. 2 tight ends set at the bottom of your screen. Checks it. Hands it off up the middle. Great call. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Goes from 3rd and 13 to 3rd and 4. 9-yard rush.
Hey, running up the middle. Just same game plan that UTSA had.
Now, if you're ECU here, if you don't get it, do you go for it? A wishbone.
Absolutely.
Going to step back to throw. Finds the tight end over the out of the backfield. Great field vision by Krista.
Look, someone forgot to pick the tight end up, and they was able to get a first down.
The most dangerous to me is when the tight end blocks and then releases. Going to come out in the screen, throws the screen, and they read that one from the start.
Great read by the cornerback there for the tackle for loss.
2nd and 14, you're behind the sticks. This is where you don't want to be if you're ECU. Especially with the clock rolling. Going to try that screen again. Much better result this time, but it's still only 3 yards. Now you're at 3rd and 11.
Yeah, they must have saw something from the previous play, but it did not work on this play.
You really would have liked that result the first play. Tight end set. Going to throw deep, looking for a man. Just overthrows him. He was there.
Ooh, and that's what you want.
Going to trust their defense. Try to coffin corner this punt. Great punt, but they can't stop them from bringing it back out past the 20. Now it's up to East Carolina's defense to do something.
So what would you do here if you was on UTSA with the lead with 2 minutes left?
Well, you've been running the ball well. I'm still running it. I'm going to eat clock. Zone read. Both defenders blocked on the outside. Leighton Lee gets a great run, and East Carolina chooses to take their first time out there.
Yeah, the quarterback there calling his own number for positive yards and a first down.
Empty set's an interesting choice. Throw over the middle. Great stop. Going to call their 2nd timeout. So now we're getting to the point where they have to make a play here. They've got to stop them from getting this first down, or it's going to be ball game. if they play their cards right, Burkhart picks up 3. That may be the end.
Yeah, first downs and keep the clock running.
If I'm UTSA, under no circumstances do I put the ball in the air.
Yeah, you don't put the ball in the air and you let that play clock get all the way down to 4 seconds or it may even 3 seconds on the clock.
I'm actually getting under center, taking a snap, and taking a knee. I don't want any chance of a fumble or anything. They're continuing to run plays. Burkhart picks up 13 and another first, and that will certainly do it.
Yeah, it's like after those timeout, UTSA got some more juice in their system right now.
Here comes the victory formation.
The best formation in the game of football.
Depending on who you ask. I'm sure the defense does not agree with you. They're going to let this one run. Great game. Started out looking like it could go really bad one way. ECU came in, corrected. If you're Krista Matz and ECU, hang your hat on the fact that you turned the ball over 3 times in the first quarter, and you led until very late in this game. So you played hard. Hang your hat on that. What do you got for him, Shad?
Yeah, man, you see UTSA went into halftime, made some halftime adjustments. You know, they was able to stop East Carolina from scoring touchdowns, and that's the difference of the game.
I agree, man. This was a great game. Hard fought by both sides. Congratulations to both teams on putting a great game on the field. For Shad and myself, we appreciate you tuning in. We hope to see you tomorrow night for 2 more good games. Until then, we're out.
Peace.